Antonio Brown, along with two other players in the NFL, have been suspended. Antonio Brown's wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for having a fake vaccine card, which is illegal, which is actually a felony, which is a federal offense, by the way, if you didn't know that. But it's common out there. A lot of people, I don't know, remember in the beginning when the vaccines were first coming out, Sharon, we was talking about how people were selling these cards for like $250 a pop. It's illegal to have that, just by the way. Just want to let you know. So he's missing 3 games, which is going to cost him tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know his contract money that he's making his contract per game right now.
Okay. Unless I find out that he has mental health issues, and I'm very serious about this, I'm going to stand by something. This guy is a joke and a fool, and I don't care how well he plays football. He's just dumb. He's just a dummy, a big dummy, who has not articulated to us why he needs a fake. Forget the felony. He's been down this road before, okay? He's had so many issues, and you would think he would want, well, it's true. He's just a knucklehead dummy, okay? Again, the only thing I will say is if I learn that he has these other issues, I'll reevaluate the way I speak about him. But right now, I don't know that. And I only know what I see. And I see a really dumb guy, okay, who is in some kind of dispute financially with an ex-chef. And that leads us to here, dumb criminals. Excuse me, that's where that comes from. So dumb. Very, very, very stupid. And I think there has to come a time where some people just don't get the privilege of doing certain things. Maybe it's driving, okay? Maybe it's playing in the NFL. I don't know. But it's stupid. He can't articulate. He's not standing in some kind of truth here. So I'm not even going to get to the part about everybody has a right and there's that. We're not talking about that. That's not what's going on here, okay? He's a fool who jumped on a fake vaccine card bandwagon, and I think it's really goofy. And the only other thing I'll say about it is this. Maybe you can articulate to me exactly why, what policy he violated besides, I mean, the law. I want to know what Aaron Rodgers and the Packers did that was so different, because did he tell the Packers he was vaccinated? And if not, I guess they went along with the lie. Did he then follow the other protocols that were supposed to be so cumbersome? You know, so this whole thing is so stupid.
That's
Antonio, you're a black player in the NFL, okay? You're not this guy, a white guy eating cheese in Wisconsin. So I don't know why you thought you could get away with this anyway. That's all.
Yeah, I even asked that question, like the difference between Antonio Brown and Aaron Rodgers, and a lot of people came back, and some people in authority said that the difference is Aaron Rodgers didn't necessarily lie to his team. He misled his teammates in a sense, but the team knew about it. He was just not supposed to be going to functions and wearing masks and things, so he violated some of the protocol. Antonio Brown lied to his team with the vaccine card. Yeah. So, and the thing is, you're absolutely right, Antonio. That's just dumb. It's stupid, and he didn't do the math properly. And I just did the math because he's making $3 million a year on his one-year contract, which comes out to $182,000 per game. He's missing 3 times 3 equals $547,000 that Antonio Brown's going to miss. Guess what? The chef that he did not pay $10,000 to.
Dummy.
Is the reason why they know that he had a fake vaccine card.
The chef
if he would have paid the $10,000 to the chef that he owes, he would have been total. That's what I'm saying. So that's dumb. Do the math, bruh.
That's why I call him a dummy. That's why I call him a dumb.
That is dumb. Yeah. So you're missing $547,000 because you didn't pay $10,000 to a chef that you owe. That probably gave you some really good, delicious food that was good for you to keep you on the football field.
And then the girlfriend's texting the crime. I mean, okay. There's a pair.